Hey guys, welcome back to the KotLC fanbase. My name is Joey and today we are going to be going over a couple theories for who Glimmer is. This does include spoilers, so a big spoiler warning is going to go out right now. So if you haven't read Legacy, please click off because we're just going to get started. Okay, so we all know that Glimmer is part of the Neverseen, and at the end of Legacy she switched back to helping the good guys. I don't know, she's not part of the Black Swan, but she is helpful. She is a female and she is a flasher, which means you can create light. So I think I have 4, maybe 5 theories about who she is. Just a disclaimer, none of these theories are mine. And we're gonna get on to the first one. So the first one said that she's actually Keith's long lost sister. Let's go into it. So Gisela and Cassius want a child, but Gisela wants it to be part of the legacy she has created for it. So to make the child powerful, she forces herself and Cassius to drink Stellaroon and alters the genes. Gisela becomes pregnant, but the effects of the Stellaroon cause her to conceive twins. When the children are born, a girl and a boy, Keith and the girl, Glimmer, Cassius doesn't want the shame of twins like his friends the Songs, so he tells Gisela to get rid of the girl because he has always wanted a son to be just like him. Gisela takes Glimmer to a Neverseen hideout, unknown to Cassius. He just wants the girl gone. And Gisela gives the girl to Umber to take care of her, and she will use Glimmer as Keith's replacement if he refuses to comply with her legacy. When Gisela returns, she sends Gethin to shatter/wipe Cassius's memory of the Stellaroon and of Glimmer. Glimmer is raised in the Neverseen and is treated far better than the other members because she has no idea why. And she manifests as a flasher and is given the name Glimmer. Educated in the hideouts, she has never been outside of the Neverseen and waits endlessly for a mission. One day, the troops come with a boy who looks to be her age. Glimmer can't tell. She's forced into a bedroom before she could get a good look of him, and a few months later, when this mysterious stranger was gone, she learns why she's always treated better than the others. She wasn't supposed to know, but her mom, Umber, let it slip. Maybe she slipped when they were fighting or something, but she now knows that she is the unplanned daughter of Gisela, the leader of the Neverseen. Glimmer fights back every day, wanting to speak to Gisela, but most of the time she stays in her room mourning over the death of her Umber, which is her mother figure. After a while, she goes to her biological mom, Gisela, and demands answers, but Gisela will only tell her so much. She said to get the full story, she must first watch over Tam, which is the new shade that she has captured, and that she is an important part to the next mission, so Glimmer cooperates. And then after a while, she realizes that Tam is part of the good guys and she is part of the bad guys, so she switches to the good guys and follows Tam. So that is a theory that Glimmer is actually Keith's long lost sister. I think it's a really cool theory and kind of like a backstory to her character. I do think it does have some ifs, but it definitely could happen if you think about it. So leave your thoughts about that one in the comments below. We're going to get on to the next one. So the next one states that Glimmer is actually Mai Song, which is Tam and Lin's mom. First off, both Glimmer and Mai have long, straight black hair, as do Tam and Lin. It is said in the Tam short story from Tam's point of view that Glimmer sounds like a Lin when she speaks. She has also showed that she cares about Tam during his stay with the Neverseen, often checking on him and trying to become his friend. Mai/Glimmer was likely recruited to Neverseen by Lady Gisela. Lord Cassius briefly mentioned that he knew Quan Song, which is Mai's husband, and they sometimes met up. It would make sense for Lady Gisela and Mai to hang out together, and when Lady Gisela noticed how powerful a flasher Mai was, she may have invited her to join the Order of the Neverseen. Mai also seemed to regret letting Tam and Lin get banished, so she may have been angry at the council, and joining the Neverseen might be her way to get back at them. She could have been mad at them for not silencing the prejudice on multiple births too, since she maybe felt pressure to say that her children weren't twins. Additionally, this would mean that Mai Song is a flasher while Tam is the shade, and the two abilities may have the same core, similar to empaths and enhancers. This would explain why Tam is a shade. Glimmer is said to be an extremely powerful flasher, and both her children are both very talented ability. So that's kind of a short theory about how Mai could actually be Glimmer, and it would make sense because she's always caring for Tam, and she was the one that was put after Tam. So I think this definitely could happen. I do think it actually is more plausible than the Keith one, but it does have a little bit less information. So let's get on to the next one. Leave your thoughts about that one below, and we'll get on to the next one. So the next one says that Lucia Vacker is actually Glimmer. This one I think is probably the most compelling, Actually, I have one after this that I definitely think is the best. So first off, they are both flashers, and they both have long black hair. Lucia is mentioned at the beginning of Legacy. She was apparently waiting to be sentenced, and we hear nothing more of her. She's always been cunning and known to keep secrets, and she's also known to be a powerful flasher, and would thus be able to make the Ethereal bonds that Lady Gisela had to put onto him. She has worked with Vespera before, so maybe Vespera / Lady Gisela recruited her. She could have joined the Never Seen for any number of reasons, but after the scandal at Everglen, she's probably bitter towards the counselors for her tribunal, even a little bitter towards Sophie and her friends for exposing the Hyde at the Celestial Festival. Even though that was Vespera, Lady Gisela has proven time and time again to be a master of mind games and manipulation. She's also proven to kind of change sides, from working with Vespera to helping Sophie save Wynn and Luna. She might not want to show her face because she betrayed Sophie and her friends by not telling them about the troll hive at Everglen. So that's the theory that Glimmer is actually Lucy Vacker. Lucy Vacker is a kind of minor character, but if she was Glimmer, that would bring her whole character into a better spot. I think that this one is definitely compelling and plausible, and we're gonna get into the next one. Now, this next one states that Glimmer is actually Jolie. I was going to put this into Jolie theories, but I thought that it would fit better into Glimmer theories because Glimmer is more of a new character and Jolie is an old character. So fans speculate that Jolie could have been forced to fake her death and join the Never Seen by Brant. In Everblaze, it's mentioned how she loves Brant up until the end, but if that wasn't the end, she might have been committed to the cause after he died, even more if she still loved him. It explained in the comment that she is one of the most committed members that they've ever had. She could be working with a flasher to save light and then conjure it, making her look like a flasher even though Jolie is a conjurer. For example, like a flasher, they make light, she conjures it with her hands. She snaps her fingers to move already existing orbs of light, something that Wily, Elwyn, and other flashers never have to do. They only flick the wrist to move light, although they do snap to create it. Glimmer snaps her fingers just like a conjurer, which Jolie was. Glimmer is described as having long black hair, unlike Jolie's blonde, but she has been seen with raven lovely locks, as we said in the other video, on her desk. The reason she might not lower her hood is because she might be scared to face Grady and Edeline over 17 years of them believing that their only daughter was dead. Her age is also similar to that of Glimmer because Glimmer was being described as like a girl or a teen, so this one definitely fits. So as I said before, this theory I think is the most plausible if Glimmer was an already existing character. Now, as I said in my Jolie theory video, you never know, she could just be a random person and has no relation to any other person, but it's always fun to go over theories and speculate about other things. So that's going to be it for the short video. If you enjoyed, definitely leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss another one of our uploads. We have a top 5 fan art video going out later this week or next week because we're going to be scoring all the entries and then we're going to be putting it into a video for you guys to eventually vote on them yourselves to see who gets the final cash prize. It's going to be really fun, so definitely stay tuned for that video. So if you agree with any of these theories, or if you have one of your own, or even if you disagree, leave everything down in the comments. I will definitely be checking them and reading them and replying to a lot of them. Glimmer is a really new character, and she has a lot of possibilities for Book 9. I think if Shanna Messenger develops her character a bit more, she could be a really cool side character. And maybe we'll have to see if Shanna Messenger reveals that she is one of these characters, and then we'll look back onto this video and like, oh, we guessed it. So that's actually going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed, blah 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 blah, I'll see you guys probably next week on Saturday. That's going to be it for me, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.